What if I told you that you've been training your upper body wrong for decades, and that the fix you need only takes 4 exercises? If you're a man over 40, stick with me. This video could be the turning point your body has been begging for. Hi everyone, my name is Bobby Maximus. I fought wars in the cage, earned my spot as one of the world's top fittest men, but none of that matters here today. Today, I'm just a man who's been exactly where you are now. Over 40, busy with work, family life, battling nagging aches and old injuries, trying to stay strong without wrecking my body even more. I'm 46 years old. I don't touch PEDs. No TRT injections. I build my strength the natural way, with smart, brutal honesty and training. And today, I'm here to share the blueprint to rebuilding your upper body strength, safely and powerfully, with just 4 key exercises. Yes, 4. That's it. But these aren't random lifts picked out of a hat. These are the battle-tested, injury-proofed, functional movements that have kept me stronger at 46 than I was at 26. Before we dive in, I want to be crystal clear about something. If you're still training like you did in your 20s, you're doing more harm than good. Trust me, at 20, you could blast heavy bench presses with terrible form and walk away unscathed. At 40 plus, your body remembers everything. Every injury, every poor rep, every skipped warm-up. It's not about ego anymore. It's about longevity, function, and real, sustainable strength. That's why today, I'll guide you through 4 essential upper body exercises designed for men over 40 to build muscle, to bulletproof your joints, to fit into your life without taking over your life. Whether you're dealing with a cranky shoulder, tight pecs, a stubborn lower back, or just struggling to find the time to train, this is for you. Today is the day you stop surviving your workouts and start thriving from them. Now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up 1 year from today, your shirt's fitting tighter in all the right places, your kids looking at you like a superhero again, your coworkers asking, "Man, what are you doing? You look incredible." Most importantly, you feeling proud when you catch your reflection in the mirror, not because of vanity, but because of victory. Victory over excuses, victory over setbacks, victory over time itself. All it takes is starting today, right here, right now, with me. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Here's the simple truth that most fitness influencers won't tell you. You don't need endless sets of every exercise under the sun. You don't need to obliterate yourself with extreme routines designed for 25-year-old athletes. You don't even need an hour a day to build a strong, capable body. What you need is focus, laser focus, on the right exercises, done the right way, with the right mindset. Today, I'll walk you through each of these 4 moves, explain why they matter, show you how to perform them safely, and how to weave them into a system that fits into any busy schedule. Coming up, the most shoulder-saving chest exercise you're not doing and why it matters. How one forgotten move can rebuild your shoulders and posture. The arm exercise that works better after 40 than it did at 20. The core drill that will save your back without crunches or gimmicks. And by the end, you'll not only have a game plan, you'll have a deeper understanding of why your body needs different rules after 40 and how to thrive under them. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just know how to train, you'll know how to win. When I turned 40, I thought I could still train like I did at 25. I was wrong. One morning, after an aggressive barbell bench press session, I woke up to a shoulder so inflamed I could barely lift my coffee cup. That was my wake-up call. From that moment, I knew it wasn't about lifting heavier anymore. It was about lifting smarter. That's where the dumbbell bench press entered my life. Simple, humbling, brutally effective. Instead of forcing both arms into a rigid barbell path, dumbbells gave me freedom, the natural movement my aging joints were craving. Every rep, I focused on feeling the muscles stretch, contract, and control. No bouncing, no ego lifting, just honest work. And slowly, the pain faded, and my strength soared. The second lesson came when I realized my shoulders were crumbling. Years of bench presses and push-ups, but almost no overhead work. It was like building a castle on a swamp. Sooner or later, it sinks. Enter the overhead dumbbell press. I still remember the first time after 40. I seriously pressed overhead. Light dumbbells. Slow, deliberate reps. At first, it felt awkward, even weak. But with each workout, my posture improved. My neck pain eased. I stood taller. It wasn't just about muscles anymore. It was about reclaiming the strength to move and live without pain. Now, let's talk about arms. Because let's be honest, we all want to fill out that polo shirt a little better, right? That's where the hammer curl became my secret weapon. One Saturday afternoon, my son and I were at a father-son event. We had to carry big crates across a field. I'll never forget the look in his eyes when he saw me easily hoist one after another, while other dads struggled, not because I was the biggest, but because I trained my arms to be functionally strong, not just gym strong. The hammer curl taught me that, building not just showy biceps, but real-world strength, wrist to shoulder. Finally, the push-up plank hold, the move that looks simple and humbles everyone who tries it right. I remember training one evening. After a long, brutal day, exhausted, mentally drained, I dropped into the plank, locked my core, and squeezed every fiber of my body. 30 seconds felt like eternity. But when I stood up, something changed inside me. It wasn't just my abs that got stronger. It was my mind. That 30-second battle taught me resilience. I could carry into every part of my life. And here's the truth. My brothers over 40, training isn't about breaking yourself anymore. It's about building yourself. Stronger, wiser, unbreakable, one honest rep at a time. For exercises, a lifetime of lessons packed inside each one. You don't need a fancy program. You don't need 2 hours a day. You don't even need a perfect body to start. You just need heart and the decision to rebuild. Starting today, it's one thing for me to tell you what works, but it's another thing when real men, guys just like you, live this transformation. Let me share a few stories from the front lines. Meet David, 48 years old, accountant, 2 teenage daughters. David used to think working out was for young guys. He told me, "Bobby, I'm too old for this. I got shoulder pain just putting on my jacket." When we started, he couldn't do a single dumbbell bench press without wincing. We stripped it back. Lighter weights, strict form, perfect mind-muscle connection. 6 months later, David sent me a photo, him flexing his chest proudly at his daughter's graduation. The message read, "First time in 20 years I wore a fitted shirt without feeling embarrassed." He didn't need to bench 300 pounds. He needed to build functional, pain-free strength, and he did it. Then there's Marcus, 53, ex-military, bad back, worse knees. Marcus was the classic push it till it breaks guy. Deadlifts, heavy squats, constant injuries. When we switched him to overhead dumbbell pressing, everything changed. Not heavy, not flashy, but consistent. Strict form, full range. I'll never forget when he emailed me, "Bobby, my shoulder hasn't felt this good since my 20s. I even threw a football with my grandson last weekend, pain-free." That's real strength. Not just what you lift in the gym, but what you can do outside it. And don't forget Tyler, 42, busy tech executive, always traveling. Tyler hated working out. "No time," he said. "Too tired," he said. But he agreed to try just hammer curls and push-up plank holds. 15 minutes a day from his hotel rooms. No excuses. 2 months later, he texted, "Man, my arms look better now than they did at 30. And my core? Solid as a rock." Tyler didn't overhaul his life overnight. He chipped away at it, one short session at a time. And it paid off. The lesson here is simple. You don't have to be young to build muscle. You don't have to be injury-free to get stronger. You don't even need the perfect schedule, the perfect gym, or perfect genetics. You just need a plan and the will to follow through. These men aren't superhuman. They're busy, tired, beat up, just like many of us. But they decided to stop waiting for the perfect time and started doing what they could, where they were, with what they had. And you can too. Because at the end of the day, Sepe, it's not about the weight you lift. It's about the strength you build, inside and out. If there's one thing life after 40 has taught me, it's this. Strength isn't about how much you can lift. It's about how much you can carry in life. The missed opportunities, the painful mornings, the disappointments, the unexpected losses. Life weighs heavier after 40, not just on your body, but on your spirit. And the only way to keep standing tall is to keep building yourself stronger from the inside out. Every dumbbell bench press you do isn't just for a bigger chest, it's a statement. Every overhead press isn't just for stronger shoulders, it's resilience, pushing through fatigue and doubt. Every hammer curl isn't just about arms, it's about the grip you keep on life when it tries to slip away. Every plank hold isn't just for your core, it's about the foundation you build to weather the storms yet to come. You see, Strength at 40 plus isn't glamorous. It's not viral. It's not always loud. It's a quiet promise you make and keep to yourself, to show up, to fight for your health, to stay ready for whatever life throws your way. Because whether you realize it or not, your strength isn't just yours. It's for the people who count on you. Your kids, your spouse, your friends, your future self. They need the strongest version of you. So today, I'm asking you, don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until the next injury reminds you what you lost. Start now. Start small if you have to. Start imperfect if you must. But start. Pick up those dumbbells. Press them. Curl them. Hold that plank until your whole body trembles and your heart soars. And every drop of sweat, every moment you want to quit but don't. That's you rewriting your story. That's you reclaiming your strength. That's you showing life that you're not done yet. Not even close. If this video spoke to you, even just a little, then do one thing for yourself right now. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Comment below, I'm rebuilding. Let's make this the first step toward a stronger, healthier, more powerful future. Not just for today, not just for the mirror, but for life. I'll be right here, walking this journey with you. Every Monday, every Thursday, one honest workout, one real victory at a time. Because after 40, we don't just build muscle anymore. We build legacies.